If you have an online fitness coaching business and you're trying to really scale to, let's say, six digits this year, let's say $100,000 minimum revenue, I want you to really watch this show from beginning to the end because I'll be sharing with you a couple of hacks, a couple of strategies to really scale in a consistent manner. Okay. So here are my opening remarks here. The thing is, when you think about online fitness coaching, I want you to think about I want you to really look beyond personal trainers because a lot of folks believe, when you think about online fitness coaching, you are just thinking about personal trainers, but that's way more than that. Okay. Everything that revolves around fitness, because fitness can also be let's say, a meditation, for instance. You can have Zen trainers and so on and so forth. You also have hiking trainers. I mean, there are people who specialize in giving advice when it comes to hiking, the sort of hiking practices. So the point I'm trying to make is that when you think about online fitness coaching, don't just think about somebody who has a six pack and is sitting somewhere trying to really tell clients to actually to implement certain exercises. Okay, as a personal trainer, you are in the unique and fortunate position where you not only you can make a living doing what you love, you also get to make great money while doing it. So with personal training, there is actually no limit to your earning potential. You just need to know how to scale. And in today's conversation, I want to explain to you how to scale to $100,000, at least $100,000 a year. Okay, so you want to build a business that grows quickly, and but it's important to have sustainability in mind so that you can really earn money over time. Okay, that's very important. So in today's conversation, what I want to do is I want to give you a few practical tips to really scale your business real fast. But before I start giving you the tips and the hacks, please remember that you have to choose a specific niche in online fitness coaching. Number one, you got to have clients who are willing to pay what you are charging, and they have to be willing and able to pay what you are charging. Number two, and you have to see what the other coaches are charging, and coaches like not only in the same geography, in the same city and state as you, but also all around the world. Because when it comes to online coaching, you have to really compete with coaches, fitness coaches, globally. So if you want to scale your online fitness coaching business to at least $100,000 a year, you have to understand that when you think about coaching, when you think about scaling, there is a certain element to think about. First of all, let me explain to you what it means really to have a scalable personal training business. So if you get 100 new clients tomorrow, will you be able to serve them all and bring them equal results? If you answer no, then you don't have a scalable personal training business, especially if you are doing it online. Okay. So a scalable business grows with you. So in order for this to happen, the amount of time you need to spend on each client cannot linearly increase with the amount of people you take on. Okay. There cannot be a linear correlation between those two elements. I'm showing this to you on the screen here. This is actually a pretty important graph for you to really think about. If you are an online fitness coach and you want to really scale to more than $100,000 a year, you have to understand that if like you have a number of clients, this is vertical, and time to train horizontal, and a scalable business model is a business that allows you to really reconcile the two. Okay, so you can see the arrow that says non-scalable. That just means you cannot really get more clients and also train them at the same time with the same amount of care. The thing is that normally you should be thinking, well, I have the internet, right? I can really scale my business because I'm doing an online fitness coaching business. Not true. It depends on the specific needs that you are in. It depends on the specific prices. I mean, the specific sessions that you have, because certain sessions might require you to be physically present, and some sessions might not require you. If you have a coaching package, that's fine. But if you are doing one-on-one, then you have to be there because one-on-one says it all. It's in the name of it's in the title of the product. One-on-one means you have to be there for the client. Of course, you will still be busy as you get more clients, but you have to double the hours you put in to train the clients So that's really where I'm saying stop. You are doing it wrong, okay? And you will not be able to grow sustainably and even get to $100,000 a year at least. Next, it's important to understand that when you contemplate the online fitness coaching business model, a lot of the players in this field are not able to scale, and for a lot of reasons. Number one, the way they set up the business model in the first place is just foundationally, it's not really scalable. Number one. Number two, it's important to understand that directly tying your hours to income means that your business scalability is limited by your capacity. It means that you only have 24 hours in a day, and you probably have 8 hours to devote to your online fitness coaching business. Which means if you do not devote those 8 hours, you can't make money. If you devote 4 hours, you're getting paid for 4 hours. If you devote 12 hours, you're getting paid for 12 hours. But if you start devoting 12 hours a day, you will actually get burnt out real fast. You do not want to have episodes of burnout in your own capacity as an online fitness coach. Can you imagine that? You have an online fitness coach who cannot really strike the right balance between work and life. That's really not what you want to have. I want to show you another screenshot right now. You see what you have here? Vertically, you have number of clients, and horizontally, you have time to train, right? And you can see that you have a high income ceiling. If you are able to reconcile the number of clients, like you can increase the number of your clients, but the time to train stays the same. That's pretty good. That's what you want to have. But if you have the inverse situation where you are increasing the number of clients, but when you increase the number of clients, you're also increasing the time to train. At some point, you are going to reach a certain limit, and that's just physical. I mean, you only have again 24 hours in a day, and you yourself, you are a human being, and you can't really be elsewhere. You can't be everywhere at the same time. Additionally, another big reason that many personal training businesses, especially online, are not scalable is because no two clients are the same. Every client has a different profile, different problems and goals. So if you create a program to train one client, it may not work for another. And this makes it nearly impossible to use the same training template for everyone, especially if you are in certain niches that require personalization. Because see, the whole thing is a personal trainer just means you want to have a personal tips and practices. Okay, so some fitness businesses might attempt to scale by hiring more trainers and or building bigger training facilities. This may seem intuitive, but just think about the cost and overhead. To make it worth the money, you will need to double or triple, for that matter, your clients quickly. And this is not an easy task, especially if you are in a field where client acquisition cost can really skyrocket real fast. So now that I gave you a little foundation when it comes to an online fitness coaching business, how do you actually scale that business, your business, to at least $100,000 a year? Okay, so it's important to really understand that the first thing first, you need to go back to the basics. I'm talking here about niching. You need to find a razor sharp niche. If you want to really scale your business to at least $100,000 a year, you got to find a razor sharp niche. If you haven't already, you need to get really clear on the type of people you are serving. Okay, it's really critical from a scalability point of view, but also from an accountability point of view. You want to have folks who'll be committed to the program you have in place. You want to have folks who really are willing and able to pay for the services that you are charging. Okay, and that's important. And those folks should be able to be loyal to your program. So I want to show you on the screen here a pretty interesting screenshot. To determine your niche, you got to really do three things. And I want you to look on the screen here. So you want to think about who your happiest clients are. So those are the people that understand the value of your service, have worked with you the longest, and are eager to share their positive experience. Are they busy women looking to lose weight? Or are they seniors looking to gain more strength and mobility? Which client have you been able to bring the best results to? Next, you want to make sure that your niche is the right size, okay? It has to be big enough. So when thinking about your happiest clients and not so happy clients, you may have a few segments come to mind. The important next step is making sure that those segments are the right size. For example, targeting people who want to get in shape might be a bit too broad, whereas people with rotator cuff injuries might be as little too narrow as well. Okay, so you want to strike the right balance to actually be able to derive some stable revenue, and you want to pick a niche that matches your passion and your skills, because you'll be the one actually delivering the work. So this is an incredible important part. If you want to niche down, you have to make sure that you are qualified to work within your niche and that you actually enjoy doing so. So having a niche is vital for scaling because it helps you serve your clients better. It ensures that your clients have similar starting points and end goals and lets you create content and programs that you can use over and over and over again. So you got to have this uniformity to start with. If you have the uniformity, then you are able to have some kind of templated program that you can scale across the board, right? It's one of those things where you don't have to revisit your training program as an online fitness coach every 2 months or every 3 months because you have different personalities or different profiles. If you are an online fitness coach and you want to scale your business to more than $100,000, you want to build a signature program. You've got your niche. Now it's time to design a great signature program for your ideal clients. So get really clear on the challenges your ideal clients have. Think about the perfect program you would design to bring them results. Ideally, your niche will all have a very similar starting point and end goal. You want to add as much value to your program as possible, right? It's all about adding value. So you can see here, so the more value you add, the more reasons people have to join your program. The more people you can get to join your program, the faster you will scale. And that's what you want. You want to scale real fast, and you want to be in a situation where scaling is really easy for you, okay? And that's an important element to think about. Now, what are some things to include in your signature program? Well, you can do a lot. You can see on the screen here that you can really put a lot of stuff. So you can have a personalized workout plan. You can have nutrition coaching. You can have habit coaching. You can have supplemental coaching, that content that includes simple meal plans, recipe guides, tips, and tricks. And you can have community support. Okay, so that's really cool in terms of possibilities. And you also want to get the pricing right. I mean, the pricing is going to help you big time, especially when it comes to delivering the type of strategy that your clients are waiting for. Okay, so once you have worked out the details of what your signature program will include, it's time to price. Don't forget that we are speaking here about what, reaching at least $100,000 a year, which means you got to have you got to really make at least $8,500 to $9,000 a year, a month. So you need to determine what you will charge each client for this program based on your revenue goals and how much value clients will receive. It's not about how much you're charging. It's about how much clients are deriving in value. So depending on your program, clients may receive more or less one-on-one support from you. So factor this when pricing, as well as other time consumers like marketing and admin, okay? And so think about what you want your hourly rate to be and charge accordingly. And so that's really important. So now, based on our research, a good sweet spot for most programs actually is between $150 and $300 per month per member. $150 to $300 per month per member, okay? So if you have, let's say, 10 members or you have 20 paying members, you can see the math right there. If you have 30 members, you can see the math right there. So remember, you can always adjust your price down the road, but this gives you a little idea of how much you can charge and how much you can really scale things from there, especially if you are trying to, let's say you are trying to scale in a very fast manner. If remember, you want to reach $100,000 in a year, at least, okay? So you gotta really have the right math in place. So if you are trying to scale your online fitness coaching business to at least $100,000 a year, you got to build a high converting marketing funnel. Remember that when I spoke to you a little earlier about scaling, and when I said scaling would not be easy, this is one of the most important, but also the most involved steps when it comes to when it comes to having a marketing funnel. Okay, so now that you have got, let's say, a fantastic signature program, you need to actually get people to sign up. I mean, it's not really again when what I want to say is that as an online fitness coach, I think I've said this before, but this is true. You have a lot of competition from all over the world. Okay, so and those people in outside the U.S., they are actually fighting for the same clients that you have. Okay, because you can have a six-pack personal trainer in South Africa fighting for your clients because this is online. So you need to get people to sign up who are willing to pay how much you're charging. It's time to put on your marketer cap and get busy creating a sales funnel. A sales or marketing funnel, as you can see on the screen here, is actually is how you move clients from point A to point B and get them ready to buy from you. So the three steps are attract, nurture, and offer. I mean, there are more than that. Sometimes you also have four steps, and that's what they call the ADA model. But here, for purposes of this show, I'm going to be very straightforward and say, let's just say three steps. So attract. This means you are building awareness and getting people interested in who you are. So a couple of the main methods in this stage are getting someone to visit your website, join your YouTube channel, or follow you on Instagram. Get people curious enough to open up a communication channel with you. You also have nurture. So once your prospects have opened that channel by providing their email address or following you on Instagram, you want to start nurturing their relationship with engaging and informative content. And your content helps you communicate to leads that you are relatable and expert and the personal trainer who can solve their problems. And the offer. So you have spent time nurturing your relationship with leads and building trust. Now you can directly ask leads to join your signature program. Prospects that have made it to this stage will feel more confident buying from you. Include directions and clear CTAs in your content to make the sale. Let me give you a few sales funnel examples you might use to get participants for your signature program. I'm showing this to you on the screen. So you can have a free personal training session plus sales meeting plus signature program offer. You can have an Instagram post plus signature program offer, CTA and sales call, and free resources lead magnet plus content marketing email and plus Instagram plus signature program offer. Let me talk to you now about how to really, when you think about scaling your business, you have to use the right tools. Okay, I mean, to scale your business, you need to break away from the typical hourly personal training model, and so creating a signature program that is less hands-on but still brings great results to your client is the best way to do this. But to build this program, you want to nail down a niche, figure out your pricing, and sell the program through high converting funnels. Okay, let me give you a few extras here. It's important to understand that if you want to scale your online coaching business, you have to really avoid the low ticket trap. You want to tier up. That's what you want to have. And it's one of those things where when I say tier up, you want to get more revenue from each coaching client and you want to scale your business. You want to offer tiers. So you have tier, you can have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum plans or any scale that makes sense to you. Okay. That way you can communicate with your clients a lot better. And what I want to say here is that, it's one of those things where when you have the tiering system, it really it's a bit of a trick of psychology. But when people have options, they are more likely to choose one than to walk away. You've got lots of mid-tier clients who, in their minds, are getting a high-quality version of your coaching, but not a super expensive one. Okay, and that's good. And also trying to get in person. Okay, when you are doing your online coaching, not everything has to be online. Part of the value of joining any coaching program is the networking opportunities. So it's your job to intentionally create some. So every so often, host an in-person event, such as a conference, a retreat, a live in-person group coaching event, small dinners or meetups. Okay, it's all about making sure that you are really connecting with your clients. And you also want to diversify the delivery. So when a coach offers more than just coaching, they stand out. So on the internet full of online coaches, the standouts have the best chance of charging more, scaling faster, and reaching their biggest goals. Okay. Plus, delivering value in varied ways lets you reach more people than strictly sticking to good old fashioned coaching sessions. So, offer some of the following as part of your coaching packages or a la carte. You can have videos, guest sessions, affiliate products, bookable office hours, done for you services, okay? And that's really important. And make sure that you are getting things done in a consistent manner. So, in closing remarks into this conversation, I spoke to you about how to scale your online fitness coaching business to more than $100,000. I gave you the opening remarks, and I spoke to you. I walked you through the chapters you need to follow through to really understand what you have to what you have to focus on. Particularly, I gave you the fact that I spoke to you about the fact that you need to find a razor sharp niche, build a signature program, get your pricing right, and build a high converting marketing funnel. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.